Get ready, DC fans, because there are a ton of movies coming your way. Hello and welcome to Screen Rant. The DCEU's track record was spotty over the last near decade, but they seem to be finally over trying to copy Marvel's Everything is Connected format, and although some things are staying the same, DC seems to be going in a new direction. I'm Greg Elliott, and here are all 19, yes 19 DC movies coming out after the Suicide Squad, and when you can expect to see them. At the moment, there are 6 upcoming DC movies with confirmed release dates, another 6 aiming for sometime in 2022 and 23, and the rest are in various stages of pre-production. But this is Hollywood we're talking about, so keep in mind that this is always subject to change. So the next DC film coming to the big screen is of course The Batman on March 4th, 2022, with Robert Pattinson as the newest live-action Bruce Wayne, who in this case will only be in his 2nd year as a crime fighter, and he's still a bit rough around the edges.
Just like a bat. I dig it.
2 months later, we'll get the animated DC's League of Super Pets on May 20th, with Dwayne Johnson as Krypto the Superdog and Kevin Hart as Ace the Bat Hound, in addition to Keanu Reeves, John Krasinski, Kate McKinnon, Diego Luna, and others in as-of-yet undisclosed roles. And speaking of The Rock, he'll finally be busting out of his shirt and onto screens as the infamous Shazam villain Black Adam on July 29th. The film will also introduce the Justice Society of America, the Golden Age version of the Justice League, and while there's nothing confirmed yet, we fully expect that he and Billy Batson will meet up before too long.
I'm also the Flash.
The Flash? The Flash?
4 years after it was originally supposed to, the Flash movie is coming and will officially open up the DC Films multiverse. Ezra Miller is still the Flash, and this time he'll be joined by not only the DCEU's Batman Ben Affleck, but also Michael Keaton, and introduce Sasha Calle as the new Supergirl when it zooms into theaters on November 4th. And Jason Momoa will be back as Arthur Curry in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom on December 16th, 2022, which is no surprise considering the first film made over $1 billion at the box office, and Amber Heard, Patrick Wilson, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen will all be back for a second round Under the Sea. And the last confirmed date we've got is June 2nd, 2023, when we'll get Shazam! Fury of the Gods. The original's young and adult casts are returning with one small change, as this time Grace Fulton is playing both Mary Bromfield and her alter ego, Mary Marvel.
Can I give you a little piece of advice? Don't be worrying about everybody else. Always look out for number 1. Gandhi said that.
I don't think he said that.
It might have been Yoda.
Then, sometime in 2022 or 3, we'll get Batgirl with In the Heights' Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon and a Blue Beetle movie, both on HBO Max. Sasha Calle will return as Supergirl in her own film sometime around then, and we'll also finally get a new Green Lantern Corps flick, years after Warner Bros. Announced it way back in 2014. We'll also get a Zatanna movie based on the character whose power comes from reciting enchantments backwards, and in DC fandom this year they did announce a Static Shock movie, although it's currently unclear whether it'll go to theaters or straight to HBO Max.
One day, you'll become all that you dream of and more. This world is not yet ready for all that you will do.
And now, to the stuff we know is coming, but we don't really have any idea when yet. There will be a Wonder Woman 3 at the earliest in 2024, an Amazon spin-off, a Black Hawk, and an Hourman movie. Todd Phillips is writing a sequel to Joker with Joaquin Phoenix expected to return as the Clown Prince of Crime. DC is planning to reboot Superman again, separately from Michael B. Jordan's Val-Zod TV series for HBO Max. And lastly, there's also a Justice League Dark show in the works for HBO Max that J.J. Abrams is producing. It's all very early, but there will be more info on all of these at some point, and we do at least have some things coming up very soon, so keep coming back to Screen Rant to stay in the loop on all things DC. Until then, I am Greg Elliott, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Peace.